Hello guys and welcome to today's maths lesson. So today is the third lesson of unit 9.10 on proportion, and today the learning objective is to know how to solve best buy problems. So make sure you got that learning objective written down in your book along with today's date, and then pause the video to work through these 6 knowledge retrieval questions please. We'll go through the answers in a minute, so make sure you've got a green pen ready. So pause the video now please. Okay, so hopefully you've been through that now and you've worked through those 6 or as many of those 6 as you can. So please mark your answers here with a green pen please. And then we'll move on to the first I do and we do of the lesson. Okay, so example 1. And like I say, this is called best buys because you're supposed to pick which one is the best value for money, which one is the best buy. So it says, the I do says, which is better value for money? 9 kg of sweets for £4.50 or 7 kg of sweets for £3.57. So let's write those deals side by side. So in deal 1, we have 9 kg for £4.50, and in the second deal we have 7 kg for £3.57. Okay, so the key thing to do with these best buys is, with the two quantities, the 9 kg and the 7 kg, is to get these two to a matching number. So the quantities of both deals are the same, that way we can directly compare the prices. I'll show you what I mean. So in this first deal, 9 kg for £4.50, I'm going to work out the price of 1 kg in this one. So 1 kg, well, we've divided that quantity by 9, so we're going to divide this price by 9. So £4.50 divided by 9 gives me £0.50. So in this deal, 1 kg of sweets costs 50p. Now let's have a look at the next deal. So that was 7 kg. If we work out the price of 1 kg of sweets in this one, well, we divided the quantity by 7, so we must also divide the price by 7. So 357 divided by 7 gives me, in this one, £0.51. And then it's up to you to look, compare those two, which one's cheaper. Which we can see, deal 1 is 50p, deal 2 is 51p. That means this is the cheaper option. And you can just show that by circling it, okay? So please pause the video there, copy that one down, and then work through the we do for me as well. Okay, so hopefully you've paused the video, you've worked through the we do, you've given it a go. I'll go through my solution now. So if you're not ready, pause the video, take a bit more time. Okay, so in this one we've got 8 kg for £4.80 versus 7 kg, I'm just going to put a line to divide those two, 7 kg for £3.57p. Okay, so let's again work out the price of 1 kg in both deals. So in this one, 1 kg, well, we've divided the quantity by 8, so we must do the same to the price. £4.80 divided by 8 gives me 0.60 or 60p, okay? 60p. And then in the other one, you should have divided by 7 to get 1 kg. And in the second deal, 1 kg is going to be 357 divided by 7, which gives 51p. Okay, in that deal. So this one is cheaper. The second is cheaper. Let's have a look at the next one. Right, okay, so again, you've got 9 doing a redo. Just going to divide that page in half to make sure I stick on my half. And which is better value for money? 9 kg of sweets 5.49 or 7 kg of sweets for 3.57. So if we start off by writing down both those deals, it's going to be 9 kg, which is 5.49, or 7 kg for £3.57. And again, I'm going to find out the price of 1 kg in both of these. So I've divided this quantity by 9, so I must also divide this price by 9 as well. So 5.49 divided by 9 gives me 61p, or £0.61. Now in the second one, if you work out the price of 1 kg, I've divided the quantity by 7 on this one. So I need to divide the price by 7. And 3.57 divided by 7 is going to be £0.51. And then you compare these two, which one's cheaper, and you should notice that the second deal is cheaper because that's only 51p per kilo of sweets versus 61p. Okay, pause the video there, copy that one down, and then work through the redo for me as well, please. Okay, so for the redo, it says 9 kg of sweets for 5.49. So same as the last deal. 9 kg for £5.49, or 6 kg for £3.66. So let's have a look. 1 kg in the first deal. Well, we need to divide the quantity and price by 9. So we're dividing by 9 for this first one. That tells me it's 61p a kilo. And then the second deal, have a think. Well, you should have already thought, what should we divide by to work out 1 kg? And you would be correct if you said 6. So 366 divided by 6, that gives me 61p again, or £0.61p. So these two are actually a complete draw. Neither is the best buy. So you can circle neither or the both, or say they're both the same. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so which is better value for money? 9 chairs for £639 or 7 chairs for £455. So if we divide our page in half to start off with, we've got 9C for 639 or 7C for 455. So again, we want to work out the price of 1 chair in both deals. So I want you to have a think. What are we going to divide by in the first deal to work out the price of 1 chair? What are we going to divide by in the second deal to find out the price of 1 chair? So in the first deal, we're going to divide by 9. Because 9 divided by 9 gives 1. So divide 639 by 9 also. That tells us that it's £71 per chair in the first deal. Now have a think, what are we going to divide by in that second deal? And you would be correct if you said we should divide by 7. So divide by 7 in that deal, because 7 divided by 7 gives 1. So 455 divided by 7 gives me £65 a share in the second deal. And clearly, the second deal is cheaper. So that's the one we would pick. That's the best buy. Okay guys, pause the video here for a minute, copy that first one down, and then work through the we do as well for me, please. Okay, so hopefully you've worked through that second deal. It says, what is better value for money? 9 shares for 576 or 7 shares for 455? So in this deal, 9C are going to be 576, or we've got 7C for 455. So in the first deal, you should have divided by 9 to get 1 share, equal to 576 divided by 9, which is £64. And in the second deal, you should have divided by 7 to get 1 share, equals 455 divided by 7, which is £65. So then that leaves that the first deal is the best buy. So well done if you got that one right. Okay, let's have a look at another example, and this one is going to be a little bit different. Okay? So we've got 9 kg of compost for £63.90, and we've got 4.5 kilos of compost for £32.40. So in this one, I'm just going to write those deals down to start off with. You might notice in the previous examples, we've always used the unitary method. And sometimes that is the easier method, but this example is a good example of when it's not. So this one has 9 kg for £63.90 or 4.5 kg for £32.40. So, what would be really good is if you could notice in this question the relation between 9 kg and 4.5 kg. And remember, we just need to get the quantities to the same amount so we can compare the prices directly. So instead of finding out 1 kg in both these deals, because that's going to require us dividing £63.90 by 9 and dividing £32.40 by 4.5, which I don't much fancy doing without a calculator. So the easiest thing to do in this one, well, 4.5 kg is half of 9 kg. So if we stick to the second deal and work out 9 kg in the second deal, well, we've just doubled the amount of compost. So let's double the price. Double £32.40 gives me £64.80. And then we can compare the two prices directly. And you can see that in the first deal, 9 kg is £63.90, which is cheaper than the second deal, where 9 kg is £64.80. So we're going to choose the first deal in this case. Pause the video there, copy that one down, and then try the next one for me as well, please. Okay, so in the next one, what is better value for money? 9 kg of compost for £63.90 or 4.5 kg of compost for £31. So 9 kg is £63.90 in the first deal, and 4.5 kg, just split that now, just make it clear, is £31 in the second deal. And again, 4.5 is half of 9, so just double the second one. That way we can compare 9 kg quantities directly, and timesing this by 2, 31 times 2 gives me 62, and we can see that this second deal is cheaper in this case. So really well done if you got that one right. So you'll see that the unitary method can be better sometimes, but sometimes it's much better and much easier to use the non-unitary method. It's up to you to decide which one's going to be easier and more suited to you. Okay, so here on the board you have some questions. Please pause the video for as long as you need to work through these questions. We'll have a couple more on the next slide, so this isn't it, but please work through these questions and take as long as you need to. Okay, and here we have question 4 and 5. So again, pause the video here, work through these two questions, and I'll show the answers in a moment. So make sure you've got a green pen ready. Okay, so here we have our answers. So please take out your green pen, mark your answers. And thank you very much for listening today. That's the end of today's lesson. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And I hope to see you in the next lesson. Thank you and goodbye.